Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly love reading. So what's going to happen this week in terms of love? Missed opportunities. This is the path that you were on, a path where many doors are closed, because I feel like you'd closed the doors on your own dreams kind of thing. But then your divine counterpart came in, offering their heart, and that heart is like the gateway to this brand new beginning, because the Page of Wands is a new adventure, and the Wheel of Fortune, that's the ending of a karmic cycle to make way for a new one. Just imagine there's like many of these ship's helms, or many of these Wheel of Fortunes. It's like you're on a karmic cycle, and then it's like you're moving out of that into a different cycle, but that will be a more broader energetic cycle, which encourages like this liberation. It encourages you to be more of who you really are and going for your dreams. I feel like that is why you're very attracted to each other as well, because you both have this passion, like this creative passion, and for like adventure, for like really weaving the divine, the higher vibrations, the higher reality that we often cannot see through that veil of illusion. But that veil of illusion has been peeled back, and it's very much this new direction you're going in is weaving that divinity into your everyday lives and giving you an abundance of ways to express that, and that just feels so fulfilling, because your soul's being called to do that, because you're light workers, and it's very liberating for you to be like that as well. So I feel like you and your person, you really encourage each other to just feel okay and supported in being more of your true self, because you're very similar. The angels need you to know, the moon, that to me this is saying speak your truth as well, or have that creative expression in whatever way that resonates. There's the King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So the moon is really about a lot of things in that karmic cycle that you couldn't see clearly for so long has become very clear through this connection, through this love that you share with your divine counterpart. It's really raised your vibration to be able to see that karma very clearly and understand what was keeping you stuck in that cycle. Like I said, you just couldn't see it clearly in the past, and that's why you were so caught up in it. You couldn't make sense of it, couldn't see like a bigger picture. But this connection with your divine counterparts really help you rise up and be able to see things from higher ground. And I'm also hearing, because you're on higher ground now, it's making things that made you feel so worried about that karmic cycle. It's not appearing so worrisome. It's not making you so fearful, because you've already like disconnected a lot from that. You're no longer identifying so much with that karma. So we have the King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, that's soul family, that's physical families as well, and Ace of Cups. So a new beginning here. Opening your hearts, giving and receiving love. I'm going to pull some clarifiers here. So the moon, we have the tower. Yeah, the moon is about fears, but it's breaking down. Whatever was keeping you stuck in fear is breaking down. You may have had a fear of it breaking down, because then you really have to face the truth that other people may not be happy about, but it leads to massive transformation. Tower is always a blessing in disguise. It breaks down the things that hold you back so you can live in freedom. Two of Pentacles. So yeah, it's natural to initially go through kind of juggling that head versus heart for a while, or saying, oh, I can live with this karma, I can make the best of it, and we try and convince our own mind that we can be happy in situations, in karmic situations where your soul keeps jabbing you and saying, no, this isn't for your highest good. And it's like that horrible sinking gut feeling that keeps coming up, that you may try and turn a blind eye to for a while. But then the moon, it's like the stuff that you weren't being honest with yourself about is coming up, and you are being much more honest, and so it's like something's got to give with that juggling kind of energy. So the King of Cups, we have the World and the King of Wands. Okay, so opening your heart through this connection has ignited your heart with so much passion, and it's led to the World, the ending of that karmic cycle, and then it goes back round to the Zero, which is the Fool card, brand new beginning, brand new life journey. So this divine connection that you share is very deeply romantic, a lot of feelings, a lot of love here, and a lot of passion, a lot of drive and movement forward, because there was a lot of stagnation in the karmic situation in contrast to this. So 10 of Pentacles, the Fool. Okay, so you're moving, and strength. Wow, you're freeing yourself, or you're helping each other as well to free yourself, so you can have this new beginning, the Fool card, and the new beginning, this liberation, leads to happy families. 10 of Pentacles, you and your divine counterpart, you're a good match, because you love and support each other in the ways that are needed for you both to grow and prosper and become like your highest potential. Look at all the abundance that is here, and this is like soul family guiding your connection as well. And the Ace of Cups, this is a massive healing of the heart. It's the courage and bravery to express love and allow yourself to receive love. And it's clarified by the Chariot and Judgment. So forward movement, balanced forward movement, and Judgment, that's awakening, that's coming out of these bubbles of illusion. And for many of you, you are light workers. So it's like your heart is overflowing with this divine love, so you have a lot to give back to the world as well. So these are the Oracle of the Radiant Sun cards. What the angels need you to know about your connection right now. Endurance. Concentration. Criticism. Health. Originality. Okay, so I feel like with this concentration card, I feel like you're thinking about each other a lot. Your mind is very much fixed upon the divinity of this connection, which is leading to health. So you're giving each other strength. The light that you shine upon each other strengthens you both to have this endurance. You're coming out of criticism. Could be self-criticism as well. You're coming out of this. You're going down your own original path. The more you're connecting and concentrating on this divine love and light, the more creativity is coming through, the more the genius of the divine is coming through you. So you're being very creative, having a lot of ideas, because that veil of illusion's been lifted somewhat, and so you can just see things so much more. I'm seeing the devil here and the spider's web. So this is coming out of being caught up in that devil energy, fearful energy. And the sun is bringing, the light that you share with each other is bringing you back to so much healing and health. Quarrel. Loss. Influence. An escape. Detachment, yes. So yeah, there's been a lot of toxicity, maybe manipulation, because we have quarrel, loss, influence, escape, detachment. Okay. And there was criticism as well. So I feel that you're both empaths. I feel like you're both kind, thoughtful people. And maybe the karmic person or people, they know that that's like your weak spot, trying to guilt trip you, trying to make you feel bad, trying to make you feel like a bad person with this criticism and finger pointing kind of thing. Maybe deflecting their own behaviours, which are toxic, and like twisting it around to be your fault kind of thing. So there may have been a lot of like arguments, power struggles, influence. So this can be positive and negative. Traditionally, snakes are often depicted in a negative light, and it's like this criticism may have been influencing your decisions, and maybe that's why there was the Two of Pentacles, trying to juggle things. Like maybe you had to walk on eggshells, you had to juggle everything in this toxic connection, so that there wasn't all these eruptions, but it was like it was repressing your truth more and more and more, to the point where now you can't take that any longer, you can't bottle that up. But also I see this as positive, because this reminds you of the Lovers card as well. And the snake is about rebirth. It's about shedding the old skin, so letting go of things so you can grow further. And so that's what your connection, divine connection, is about, and that's what positively influencing you to escape toxicity and detachment. So yeah, there's a loss. This is death, the ending of that old, the escape, detachment of your mind as well, a lot of mind manipulation. Coming into your freedom, coming into your power, because the toxic people or person was afraid of your power. Okay, so these are the wizard tarot cards. What the angels need you to know about your connection. Ace of Cups again. This is a pure unconditional love. It's very freeing love. You give generously to each other, but one of the main components that makes this divine connection so successful is the ability for you both to receive the love from the other as well. This is the divine reaching out and showing both of you your worth as well. So, Six of Cups. This is the reunion of soulmates. But yeah, look, giving and receiving the cup, giving and receiving your heart. So this is really saying that both of you are doing this, because in this card it shows the female, the divine feminine, offering her heart and guiding divine masculine. But in the traditional tarot, it's the other way around. The boy's giving the cup, the flowers, into the girl. So you're both giving each other your heart, the love. You're helping each other know your worth and opening the doorway through your hearts for the other to embrace the divine and be embraced by the divine a lot more consciously. Ace of Wands. Passion, drive, desire for movement, new beginnings, adventure. There's a lot of like sexual passion here that you have for each other as well. Just really focusing on your gifts, like your spiritual gifts, and how amazing that makes you feel. Working with those energies, working with the energetic plane, energetic dimension of yourselves. Queen of Wands. Two of Cups. So you're both powerful manifestors as well, the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And you're both on the same page. Look at all this energy that you both have, and it merges together like perfectly and creates that third energy, the powerful energy, that gateway opening of the universal love of the divine. So yeah, both giving your heart, both knowing how to receive the love. And this is the vice versa deck. Justice. It's justice. It's time for you to be happy, I'm hearing. It's time for you to receive just as much as you've given out. In the past, there was injustice in the past when people could not receive the amount of love that you had to give, or there were people taking and not able to have a balanced kind of connection. But with this divine counterpart, you are balanced. Ten of Swords. So there's a painful ending of the karma. It may be scary to go through that, but just like the snake, you can shed that. You can shed all of the defenses that imprisoned you, because you felt like you had to be defensive so you wouldn't be stabbed by all these swords, all this pain, all this betrayal kind of thing. You can get out of that after the ending of that karmic cycle. Be naked, vulnerable, be your true self, and leave that all in the past. King of Swords. Being assertive, being your true self. Again, another card with the sword where you're cutting out the things that have been holding you back. No longer tormenting yourself with these stories. I'm hearing that a lot of these swords in you were your own stories of guilt, or someone tried to make you feel fearful and guilty with the moon card here, and you're struggling with that, like they had power over you because they knew that you felt these feelings of guilt and shame because you don't like hurting people or anything. But there's an ending of that. Going down the path of the unknown, maybe mirroring each other here. You had to wear certain masks to have some sort of deception carrying on, because you'd be attacked if you were like your true self or spoke your truth in some kind of way. So it's like you're waiting for each other. There's this path of the unknown that you are going down, because on the back, when we turn this over, there's this escape route. The towers are breaking and you're being guided forward by spirit. Interesting. Eclipse. I'm noticing the eclipse here twice. And I'm hearing that this connection, this love is eclipsing the karma, as in this love is so much more powerful. It's making the karma fall away. 5 of Cups, releasing that, taking up the 2 of Cups, because that's the bridge back home, the bridge to the divine. I believe these are the Witch's Tarot cards. What do the angels need you to know? There's 10 of Pentacles again. Queen of Swords. No nonsense. You can potentially have an amazing family life with your divine counterpart, because this is Pentacles, so that's a grounded earth. It's earthing. And then what you've learned from the karma is healthy boundaries. So you're going to be much more like mindful, much more aware of like the signs of when someone's going to try and manipulate you, then trap you in a cage kind of thing. Six of Pentacles. That's a balance of give and take. But it's also generosity in this connection. The divine connection, you just feel like giving is the biggest receiving. Through giving, you feel received. And that's, you're like this giving person, that's your nature. So you just want to be received. Then you want your love and light to be received. Just like a father or mother giving to their child. Their biggest happiness is in seeing the children receive that love or that gift, and the children being so happy by that. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.